welcome to Convos and Cocktails with TJ. Thank y'all for coming through to Vibe with me tonight. I'm back with another interesting topic. Tonight we are going to be talking about a viewer that sent in a topic saying that her man, pays so much attention to social media and his phone that he is not paying any attention to her. So she's getting tired, y'all, saying she is about to leave. Sent in this topic wanting some advice. So we're going to be talking about that and the fact, is it true? Can social media cause a rift in your relationship? The second part of this topic, I had another viewer that was talking about professional sex tapes. Did y'all know about this? Saying that there's a whole service that you can pay to have someone come in to film you and your love. So we're going to talk about a little bit of that and find out if y'all are down. Now, I have tonight a co-host. Her name is Lori Davis. Awesome, positive sister. She's going to tell you more about herself, but I'm going to bring her into the broadcast. And thank you for joining us, Lori.
Hey, how are you? How are you? How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing great. Now, before we get to this topic, this is Convos and Cocktails with TJ. So you are supposed to be sipping on something. I am sipping on Bout Vodka, our official Convos and Cocktails with TJ sponsor. All natural, no hangovers, no headaches, no stomach aches. Black-owned gentleman right here in Miami. So you guys that are here in South Florida, I'll drop down at the end of the live where you can buy your very own bottle. And if you're not in South Florida, boughtvodka.com. You can get your bottle there. They also have a clothing line, so you can check out all of the neat clothes that they have. I am drinking my hood lemonade style. So I just have a little lemonade, and it tastes like it is bar quality just from that. And hood lemonade is in honor of my book series. So you guys that are readers, make sure Amazon, Kindle Unlimited, you look up hood lemonade. And Lori,
Facebook Live.
What are you sipping on over there tonight?
Just some white wine, my dear. Just some white wine.
Nice. I love white wine.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Lori, we are going to jump into this topic. Had a sister sending a topic saying, man, I'm going through it. My man cannot stay off social media. It's like his status, how people view him is much more important than our relationship status, basically, she's saying. And she's sitting in this topic wanting some advice from all of us as far as what we think, and if we think that social media can cause a real rift in your relationships.
Well, anything that's taking more attention than your mate.
Right. And I think that we sometimes get caught up, in the social media world, and sometimes forget that it's just that, the social media world, trying to keep up with the Joneses has taken on a whole new level with social media. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have people that stage these whole pictures, you know what I'm saying, just to make you think that they're doing so well. And sometimes we know these people personally. We be like, okay, now,
putting on for the book.
Stop, friend. That ain't your damn car.
Putting on for the book.
I understand her concern. I think that it's a very real thing that, like you say, anything that's taking too much of your time can definitely cause a rift. Now, do you think, because she's asking, she says she's thinking about leaving. What do you think on that? Before you answer, let me give you a couple of points. They've been together for 2 years. The only time he pays attention to her is when they are having sex. She says she guess he can't use his phone then. So when they are having sex, she has his full attention, but that is the only time. She says she has talked to him about it. He says he's going to do better. He will change for a few days. After that, it's right back. She's trying to talk to him. Sometimes they together and she's trying to talk to him. He like, what? He's not even paying attention because he's so much into his phone and his social media. And she's thinking of leaving him, saying she wants that attention she used to get in the beginning. So now that you know the whole story, what do you think? Do you think that she should consider leaving him?
Well, it's a lot of unanswered questions because you said they've been together how long? 2 years.
Mm-hmm. It's a
So I
long
wonder,
time.
I wonder what changed. Something in the dynamic had to change that would make him go from the, because when you get with somebody, you meet that person, and usually a lot of times you meet the representative,
Mm-hmm.
and then just like anything, like a pair of shoes, outfit, it stretches to fit, and once it gets a little worn in and it fit, you get a little comfortable, and that comfortability causes problems. And I'm a strong believer in what you do to get me is what you got to do to keep me.
Hmm.
And if she let it go in the beginning, I partially blame her, because you end up with what you put up with.
Ooh. And that's why before you answered, I said that the way that she said it was that she wants it to go back to the way it was in the beginning. So it could have been, like you're saying, maybe his representative was there that at that time, he was trying to get her so much that he was not paying. I don't know, was not paying as much attention to his phone, but I know she said that I want it back like it was in the beginning. So it must have been a time that he was not in the phone and on social media as much as he is now.
Okay, well, in this day and age of social media, and everybody's online dating and stuff like that, here's a question, TJ.
Welcome to the future of home
How
internet
did they meet?
with the performance of 5G wideband.
Because
That is
if she
that
met
is a
him on
question that
social
I should
media,
have asked her. Verizon 5G home.
if
Y'all
she
excuse
met
my commercial trying to.
social media
Uh-huh.
or through Instagram, yeah, Instagram, plenty, any of the dating apps or stuff like that. That's like when a man meets a woman that's a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
You met me dancing. How you gonna ask me to stop dancing?
Mm.
So if she met him on social media, how can she expect? How does she kind of expect him to stop? What is it?
And you know what? I am usually really good because I'm nosy like that, asking questions. And I should have asked that, Lori, because that may have some bearing on this whole thing. Like, did you meet him on social media? That is a great, great question. Now, I just want to stop for one moment because I see some people coming into the live. You guys make sure to drop down in the comments what you are sipping on. This is Convos and Cocktails with TJ. Me and Lori don't want to be the only ones on here tipsy. So y'all make sure that y'all are sipping with us. This is interactive, grown, and tipsy conversation. So make sure
Mm-hmm.
y'all dropping down in the comments how y'all feel about this. We are
Yeah,
on here
holler at us.
on social media, so it's a real part of all of our lives. Just to get you all caught up on what we're talking about tonight, we had a viewer sending a topic saying that her man pays more attention to social media and his phone than her. To the point that it is getting ridiculous, where she's talking to him and he, what you say, not paying attention, and she just feels like she's not being treated properly. Basically saying she ready to leave. So she's sending this topic saying, TJ, can social media cause this big of a rift in a relationship? And what do you all think? Ask your viewers, should I leave? Do y'all think that I should leave? So that's what we are talking about tonight. So you guys make sure you are dropping down in the comments your opinion, what you are sipping on, and interacting with us on this topic. So far, I don't know, Lori. So after saying all of that, are you saying it depends on how they met if she should leave, or
No, what I'm saying, absolutely. Um, Someone is saying that they're trying to comment, TJ, and they're not able to.
oh,
They just text me and say they're trying to comment and they can't. Um,
what do you know what platform they're watching through? Because this is broadcasting to Tanisha Hope and TJ Hope on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope,
Hold on, let me see. I'm telling them right now.
and the TJ Hope book group. So see which one that the people that are in the book group, I know sometimes it does do that. So they might want to switch over to Tanisha Hope or TJ Hope to watch it if it's somebody in the book group. And somebody else drop a comment. Just say, hey, TJ, hey, Lori, or something. So we can know that the comments are working. You guys over on IG, thank y'all for coming through the vibe with us tonight.
Okay, I sent her another one.
Okay, so I see somebody coming through saying, and your name isn't showing, so type your name after this, but it's saying what she should do is talk to him about it first. If nothing changes, then maybe he needs to marry his damn phone. I know that's right.
Okay, well, see, here's my thing, and this is something that y'all know one thing, people who know me from when I, was doing my show, I'm very honest,
Yes, I love that about you.
butt naked here, y'all. People don't like it, oh well. See, I had to take the breath. What's wrong with a lot of people? They would rather do this
when the mom is coming back.
than do this.
Mm.
They'd rather do this than do this. People would rather
Mm.
bury themselves in the imaginary world of their telephone than to face you and own up to whatever the reality of the world is going on. They don't
Mm.
want to talk about what's wrong in the relationship. They don't want to talk about what's right or wrong in the household. They don't want to talk about bills. They don't want to talk about the children. They don't want to hear about
Mm.
the work. See, and I'm guilty of some of this because I don't like to sit and watch the news. You know what I do?
Right.
I read my news on here. You know why? Because it gives me a sense of control. Whereas if it's getting a little bit too heavy for me, I can scroll right on past it.
Mm.
See, a
Right.
lot of people do life like that.
Mm.
So rather than him sit and, like whoever the Facebook user said, what she should do is talk to them. Sometimes some people, rather than talk to you, you'll end up having to text them. Have you seen, come on now, y'all got kids, I'm sure. Your kids will be in their bedroom and text you in the freaking living room rather than come say, Ma, I need so-and-so. They'll text you and be like, Mama, could you do so-and-so? And
Mm.
you like, what?
Right.
You bring your
Right.
behind here. So social media is giving people the leave where people you have back in the day, we used to call them recluses. It has made everyone a recluse, especially now with the pandemic. You can talk to somebody in Africa from your bedroom.
Mm.
You can have a friend. My daughter has friends all around the world, and she don't have to leave her bedroom.
Now we have these curves over on IG saying, I think social media develops bad social skills. Many people find it socially acceptable to have your nose in your phone vices or versus being engaged in real life in real relationships. And you know what? I think
Absolutely.
that she have a point because I don't know if you guys have ever just paid attention. Like if you go to a nice restaurant and you're
How many
sitting with
people?
someone and you actually pay attention, you just look around the room, all you see is heads down. Like you're sitting at a nice dinner with another person. And instead of living in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Just being in that moment with the person that you're with. Look, I'm guilty too sometimes. If that plate look good, I gotta at least get a little picture. Y'all, this is what I'm eating. You know what I mean? But I think that that's different than sitting the whole meal. Instead of talking to this person, you browsing social media while you at dinner. Like
Now,
there's 24 hours in a day. It just have to be some time for somebody if you've decided that's gonna be your boo. You know what I
TJ,
mean?
I gotta play devil's advocate here. Who he talking to?
Ooh, ooh,
All this is right there with you, but you like this.
right.
And if you sit here and say you talking to your homeboy,
Hmm.
hold on, T.
For real.
You got that much time to talk to your homeboy, huh? Dwayne Wembley say rum and coke. All right, Dwayne. Hold on, baby.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for coming through, Dwayne, and thank you for drinking with us. These curves on IG says my top love languages are quality, not quantity, time, and
Amen.
physical touch. I'm pretty upfront about those being true needs. That is awesome. That is
And
awesome.
now see, but that's why where it said she should talk to him. But it's hard to talk to somebody that won't talk. And some
Mm,
people find it an affront if you ask them to put their phone down. Me, I have been in a situation where my phone was all I had to interact with. There was no
mm-hmm,
conversation, nothing. Hold on. Dwayne said, so if he gets rid of social media, is he going to use that time to work on his relationship or replace it with something else? Come on,
mm,
Dwayne. Now that's right. So
mm,
one Facebook user said hello, Queens, and Dwayne women to put TC. I'm not sure what that meant, but here's the thing. Now he has a point. Dwayne, okay, YouTube,
or
PS5,
PS5.
LOL. Yeah, because he right. Because I got a friend of mine. As a matter of fact, this is so weird that you said this because she was complaining about her guy always on the video game, and I told her pick a struggle. He could be,
Ooh,
and he could be at home on the game, or he could be out in somebody else, up in somebody else.
mm,
Pick a struggle, sis. Now he leave and go to work. He go come home. He pay the bills. And he mad because he come home and he get on the game. Okay. I had a friend guy of mine that used to get on the game and he played like Mortal Kombat and he played like the fighting games. And that's how he took his stress of work out. He did take her out, but when he got home, the first thing she wanted to do was talk. I don't know about y'all, but when I used to come home, luckily for me, I had a 30 dang near 45-minute ride home,
yeah,
and that was my
your
de-stress
unwind time.
time. Yeah, that was my time for me to unwind and desensitize and to
Mm-hmm.
get it out. Turn my music up if I wanted it up, turn it off if I didn't want it on. That gave me that time. But sometimes I'm just getting home. I don't want to hear this.
Yeah,
So maybe he need that time, give him that time. Now, if it gets excessive, like she's saying with the phone, the only time he's not on the phone
is
is
when they having sex.
okay.
You guys
Now,
that came in late, she said the only time that he pays attention to her is when he having sex, and she made a comment and say, "I guess he can't use his phone then." I'm like, damn. She like, that's the only time I have his full doggone attention is when we are having sex. Other than that, he can't pay attention.
somebody said
Using
using his
his joystick
joystick
for
for
something
something else.
else.
Listen,
Hey.
I don't know how many of you all used to watch the Braxton Family Values. Tony, Tamar, and their mama had a conversation, and the conversation was about confronting a man if he's cheating. And she said one thing that you don't do is confront a man if he's cheating. If you find out he's cheating, you better not confront him if you're not prepared to do something about it.
Right. That's true.
So I'm thinking where she's concerned, if she's not getting ready to do nothing, maybe that's why she's avoiding the conversation for 2 years, because maybe she know it's more than just the phone.
It could be. Now she did say that she has talked to him. For you guys that are saying she need to talk to him, she says she's talked to him about it numerous times, and he will get right for a few days. He'll be like, okay, I'm gonna tighten up, and for a few days he will consciously, make sure he's not on the phone, he paying attention, and then after that, it's right back. Like he just go back to the same thing. So she said she getting fed up. Now at this point, she's like, okay, you're not gonna change now just to get on the other side of this argument so we can make sure that we're giving the guy a fair, you know, I can say that I spend a lot of time on social media because
I do.
I'm an entrepreneur, I like to say. So social media is imperative to promoting business now, especially if you are an entrepreneur. So I do like all day. I'm on social media, doing all kinds of stuff. So in that situation, if it's a job type situation, then I don't know. For me, I have certain hours that I say, okay, this is my work period, so that I can have that time off of social media. But I don't know the lady that's watching. I wish I would have asked you that. What does he do for a living? Is social media having anything to do with his income? Because maybe that might be a reason that he on there all the time.
Well, let me say this. I know that she was a viewer and you and her had interacted. So we don't
Mhm.
know who she is. So maybe if she's watching, maybe she can
Yeah, send me a
inbox you
little, side
anonymously.
text.
Yeah, and she can give some feedback because it's some stuff we want to know because I'm just going to keep it real. Like I said, I use myself and I use my relationships. Now, I help run a nonprofit, so I'm always
I feel you.
got two. I
Right.
two. Always two. And
Hmm.
it's like people, what you need two phones for? Because
I
business.
got two phones.
I run businesses. So when you
Right.
run a business, you have to. And then I have, gosh, I sit back and try to count how many email addresses that I have to maintain. And
Right.
I'm always, and then I have my kids, and then I'm always in the middle of. But here, let me say this, and I don't know if you remember, TJ, that I did that when I had my show. I did that. It was like a little investigative thing, and I signed up
Hmm.
for all of these different online dating services just to see. I did Match, I did Black People Meet, I tried Plenty of Fish. I went on every one of them. Everybody, I had people send me ideas, and I signed up. I got little. I opened up little, what you call them,
Hmm.
profiles on all of these, and I talked to so many people, and I learned so much, and these guys were telling me how they got addicted to just the attention.
Mm.
They got addicted to the attention. So maybe that could be something too. It could be, I'm not saying, it's not necessary. I don't know if some people would consider that cheating. It could be, because like I said, depending on how she met him, because if she met him on an online dating app, guess what he did for all day? He was sitting there checking his
Mm.
matches, and he's
Right.
scrolling through.
Ooh.
Also, you got, like you said, you got, like, now we have what, melanated people, we got Facebook, we got Instagram, you got Twitter, and honey, the
Snapchat. You got a lot.
Snapchat. But the thing is, in the political climate of today, is so much going on that I even find myself, and I don't really, I don't deal with too many people, but I find myself really more into this phone. And I'm like,
And I can
yo,
tell you, and I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no,
when you said that, you brought a thought up in my head. I don't know if you guys have seen on Netflix, they have this documentary about social media and about how these developers and all the stuff that they go through to keep us engaged and make us look at our phones basically and keep us on these social media platforms as much as they can. And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it does happen to me. Yes, I do my little work, but sometimes I get, like a little beep, a notification. I look on a notification, it's a video or something. From that, another video come up. By the time I look up again, it's been 45 minutes, an hour that I've been now looking at the videos that's been coming up since I watched that one video. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to be on both sides of the argument to give everybody a fair shot. Maybe the dude might have a little issue. Maybe he don't even, realize or something. Maybe she got to go a little deeper in helping him if he'll try for 3-4 days and then all of a sudden he's doing the same thing again. I don't know.
what was she doing that she lost his interest in the first place?
Ooh, $1 million question. If you are watching the lady that sent in this topic, I know sometimes y'all watch the replay. If you are watching, I know you're hearing this, send me an inbox. Was there any changes on your end? You know, around the time, because you said at one time everything was good. What changed? Did anything change on your end? If you are watching, please send me a inbox. L Empanadas, it says much love, much respect to you, Empress. Much love and respect to you as well. Thank you for coming through. And these curves, you say, who you talking to when you have all this in front of you? Amen. And saying when you said that, Lori, she quoting you like, really though, like you got a whole woman, not a Facebook woman that you're trying to get to or hook up with, but you got a whole breathing, warm,
Period.
right here next to you, and you rather be on social media. What are we doing?
And that's why I said, who is it that he's talking? And I'm gonna just keep it real. I was with this guy, and I happened to meet him through some other friends on. We ran back into each other through social media, and we started dating. But he was a serial dater, and he was a serial online dater. He
Mm,
went through social media. That's how he met people. You know how they say you sweating the DMs? I
yeah.
found out later that that's what he did. So I don't care what he got sitting next to him. His MO was you could be laying next to him, but he gonna be on. He's sitting here like he on watch checking his emails, but he DMing some chick.
Wow. Now
And
that is a thought that crossed my mind though. Like what if him saying social media is a whole front, but he got something else going on? You know what I mean? All right, y'all. Well, on that thought, we're gonna have a quick word from our sponsors, Balt Vodka.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking.
And that is our official sponsors. Balt Vodka. At the end of the live, I'll drop down where you can get Balt. And if you're not in the area, baltvodka.com, you can get your very own bottle. Also, check out the clothing line that they have. The second video sponsors. I have a book coming out, you guys, called Dangerously in Love. This Saturday, I'll be doing a cover reveal, so you guys can come through, see what the cover is. I'll be doing a giveaway, all kind of prizes and stuff. But just wanted to play this for you. All right, so y'all make sure that y'all come through this Saturday. Big giveaway. I'm giving away $25 Amazon gift card. Going to be giving away some other surprise gifts, some cash apps, and copy of my book series, Hood Lemonade, signed paperback copies. So y'all make sure y'all come through this Saturday through the live at 7 o'clock. To vibe with me for the cover reveal. We'll be revealing the cover of Dangerously in Love. All right, so to get back to the topic, you guys that came in late, tonight we are talking about a viewer that sent in a topic saying, and we have a second part of this, so we're about to finish this up and go to the second part. It's a 9:30. Viewer sent in a topic saying that her man pays attention to social media, his phone, way more than he does her. The only time he pays attention to her is when they're having sex. That's the only time. She said maybe he just can't use his phone then, because that is the only time. Other than that, she's talking, he's not listening, he's what you said, and she just feels invisible. So she's talked to him many times. He changes for a few days, goes right back, and now she's there. She's at the verge. She's tired of this shit. So she sent this in saying, y'all, is there anything I can do to change this? Do y'all think I should leave? What advice do you guys have on my situation? So that's what we are talking about. I have Lori Davis co-hosting with me today, my boo, all that good stuff. I love this sister because she's so real with it, so open and honest. And Lori, thank you for joining us.
Anytime,
Y'all make sure y'all
anytime.
are dropping down in the comments. This is interactive talk, so y'all let us know how y'all feel on this topic.
And somebody busting said Convos and Cocktails is a distracting social media. Well, let me get you right together. Convos
Right.
and look, Convos not distracting. That's what's distracting.
That's what do it.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh. Well, at least we are scheduled. So you could say, you could schedule around Wednesday at 9. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes.
All right,
I think
so let's close this topic. Lori, any last words that you got to say on this particular part of the conversation? And then I'll also give my little last points.
okay. I'm gonna give one from
Thank
both
you.
sides to the men and the women. Like I said, what you do to get a person, you need to do to keep a person. You end up with what you put up with, regardless of what
Mm,
that is. You keep putting up with it. That's what you're gonna just end up with, in a nutshell. And whatever your mind is fully set to, that's where your heart is. Wherever your heart is, that's where your time is. So,
mm.
so you see.
I agree with everything that you said. And I think that, if anything, over this last year, we've all been through like just a year that we have never been through, seen all kind of stuff. And my damn motto is, if it don't make me happy, F that. That is really how I feel. Like, life is so short. We see people our age dying, people younger than us that, thought they was gonna see this year that did not get to see it. And to me, if it's not making me happy, I'm just not spending time on it.
We ain't there
So,
for it.
that's my opinion. If you've been 2 years with somebody, you keep telling him you are feeling invisible, feeling like, y'all got a relationship but really don't have a relationship, then hey,
That's a
you got to
situationship.
decide. Yes, you have to decide whose happiness is more important. That's my opinion. I just feel like, hey, my happiness is more important. I'm sorry. I'm not what's the word for it? Like, letting my happiness go to make somebody else happy. Life is just too short. I'm not doing it. So that's my opinion. And anybody else, look like we got some new messages.
Kimberly
Anybody
said,
else?
when the red flags show up, pay attention to them. And she said, hello, ladies. Hi, Kimberly. You didn't
Hey
post what you're drinking,
Kim,
sis. Let us know what you're drinking on, what you're sipping on.
what you sipping on tonight? You guys on IG also drop down in the comments what y'all are sipping on. Make sure y'all sipping with us. And that was Bert.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
hello,
Bert
lady.
said. That's why I said, hey, Bert. He's a Facebook user. It's not like telling us his name, but I actually went on and I saw that was him. So that's Buddy Bert. Hey. Um, One thing I can honestly say, that's one of my favorite hashtags. For those who know me, honey, peace of mind is priceless.
Mm, for
In a
real,
nutshell,
for
peace of
real.
mind is priceless. I'm not gonna keep letting nobody disrupt my peace. So,
We are in agreement there.
all right,
Now,
so Bert's still on here because this one finna get good.
now the second part of our conversation tonight, and I kind of combined too, because y'all have been doing great sending in topics. Thank y'all so much. I had another person sending a topic saying professional sex tapes for couples is the new thing. I don't know if y'all knew this, but basically she's saying that you can call up and tell them, we are a couple, we would like to be professionally filmed having sex. You pay a fee, two people come out, they set up your bedroom the way that you want it. One of the person leaves and one stays with you while you do to film it.
Whoop,
They have
whoop, go
editing
Kim.
services, so afterwards you could pick the scenes, you could edit out stuff, because y'all know how that go, right? When we doing it, we think that we, just looking all beautiful, but you might have some angles that ain't quite right. So they actually edit it for you and everything. So she was saying that her man asked her to do it. That he was like, "Hey, for Valentine's Day, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and, make a film. It'll be private, just us." And she's saying, I don't know, I feel some type of way about that other person that's in the room with us filming. So we're bringing this to the group. First off, did y'all know that this was a thing, and all y'all down. And I'm gonna drink to that.
Wait, let me pull my hair back. You filthy McNasty.
I was like, girl, what?
Okay, but on a
Say they
serious
have it
note,
looking like a professional porn, porn movie or whatever.
I did know about that. And okay, Kimberly with your mango strawberry Hennessy says, pull me some. What are you
Yes, thank
talking
you for
about?
drinking with us,
Yes.
Kim.
Um, I did know about that, but I'm sorry. Only thing about that okay. Hey Sidra, how are you? And Bert, okay, yeah, Bert, we finna get it in.
Now
So
on IG, El Empanada says she did it before, but no camera person. She said it's very healthy. So she's
wait, where
saying,
my
"Hey, I
camera
don't
at?
see nothing." Look, and she giving you the thumb. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I've never done it, but I was secretly recorded one time, Lori, and it was my boyfriend. But still, you didn't ask me. And yeah, I heard he was watching, and I heard myself, girl, moaning. I'm like, damn, that sound
It
like.
sound like me.
And he showed me how to set it up, and he was like, "This just for me. I'm not with him no more." But that is the only time that I've been filmed. So, my boyfriend, we were in a relationship, kind of set up a camera and didn't tell me, set up a phone, and yeah, there was a whole video. But I don't know you guys, even though I understand.
Okay, you froze, TJ. Oh, you all right? You back? TJ, check your mic. I think you muted. Oh, there you
Oh, you
go.
can't?
You back?
You
You
guys
back?
can't hear me?
You back?
Okay.
Okay, see.
Welcome to the dark side. They tripping on IG.
Okay, let me just say this. I'm gonna just keep it. Just keep. I got to keep it real. No, I'm gonna talk trash before I give you my dirt. Okay, those who want to actually hire a company, that's to me like you're feeling a voyeurism versus an expeditionist thing that you're trying to do, because you're performing for someone else. It's like you're performing for more than just you and your man. The whole
Mm,
purpose of videoing one another is amateur video. Now if you
right.
want to just be porn, you trying to be a porn star, then that's what you're trying to do. Come on now, just keeping it real.
Kim said, I
um
didn't know.
who said that? Bert
She
said,
told
I
me
knew
I knew that was
he
TJ
said,
on point. Girl, look, what channel? He better not put that shit on.
oh
It
shoot.
might be me for
Wait,
real.
wait.
I'm just kidding. I hope.
Hey, TJ.
Look, she had a tattoo in a forbidden place. Let me know. Y'all, I'm tipsy. Look, let me give my disclaimer. We are entering the tipsy part of the show. So if you hear a little more profanity than normal, I go to making up words that don't exist. Convos and cocktails, catch up, damn it, catch up.
Okay, now I'm just getting a disclaimer first. I was in a long-term relationship, the wild side of the Gemini. We were doing our little thing, and of course, me being the little freaky deaky self, I want to know what he see. Set it up. I had him set it
Mm.
up, and we recorded ourselves, and I watched it more than he did. So I was standing on my head trying to see him.
And that's what El Empanadas is saying, that the amateurs, she say it can be very scary, but for her, it was just her and her wife. And so it was stress free and actually empowering because, like you say, it wasn't a third person
Right.
filming. It was
right?
just them and their camera, you know.
Right. And see, like I said, when I did it,
Excuse me.
I felt Boulevard. Bert, what is you trying to say? I felt like,
He rolling on the floor laughing.
yeah, I guess so. I guess tag about. Oh Lord, Chris, don't you dare! He tag my sugar daddy friend. See, that's what happened to Reverend Jones. See what I'm saying? The video of Reverend Jones. Do you remember that
Yeah.
TJ when he was eating the little?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chris, stop it. But I mean, when you do that, it's like you're in the comfort of your own home. And like you said, TJ, you did it unknowingly. My little wild self, I knew it. I was like, "Come on, video, video! I want to see." And
Yeah.
I was able to see, and then it was like, okay. And back then, that's how old it was because it wasn't a CD; it was an actual VHS, and we recorded it. And when I got sick of looking at it, I just snatched the tape out. I destroyed it myself. See, in this digital, what somebody said
I'm
on
sorry.
Instagram?
They tripping on IG. They talking about when I said the guy took a video and I didn't know. Talking about he got that shit on his flash drive.
Yeah, see, you hear me just finna say, y'all right, IG? I'm with y'all on that because I was just saying, finna say, in this digital age, once they got it, what was that movie that they had? And the man and his wife made this, it was called Sex Tape. They had sex and they were trying to save it and mess around and save it in the cloud and mess around and hit one button and sent it to all of their damn family.
Oh wow.
Yes, Chris, a camcorder. That's how old it was. That's okay. I'm telling my age and I'm proud of it. Yes, the
Not the
5-1. Yes,
camcorder.
it had a camcorder. That's right. A VHS at that, the big block one.
Not
Look,
the
that you had the hole on your shoulder like that. Yeah, that part.
So would you be down, Lori, if
A
I'm just
camera
asking
too.
because I know.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm an expeditionist, so yeah, I probably would.
Now I'm gonna be honest in saying that all of us,
Yes, I
especially
would.
sexual
I
beings,
would.
we
Bert, long as I get paid, baby, I don't care.
long as she get paid, we all have fantasies, is what I'm trying to say. As sexual beings, whether we act on those fantasies or not, we have them. So I do have, like, a thing or a fantasy where I want to kind of do it somewhere where I might be seen, but not really. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Like, for instance, on a balcony, you
Yes,
know what I'm
in the
saying?
rain, by the
Outside where you
expressway.
kind of high up. So somebody might just look up there and be like, damn, what are people doing? That is kind of a fantasy. But I don't know if I would feel the same if somebody was right there in the room with a camera. You know what I mean? That might like throw me, I don't know, all the way off.
The reason I don't feel here's my problem with that. If it's more than just you and that person, just like you got secretly done, imagine they set up this camera, but who's to say there weren't more cameras set up?
Mm,
They set up this camera, and who's to say that that camera didn't feed into something else? You know,
that's true.
TJ, I'm getting ready to stop you real quick because I'm noticing we got a hashtag DIL going on, sis. Going to holler at us about that.
Oh, yes, yes, I do. DIL that y'all see on my bling glass is my hashtag for my book, Dangerously in Love. The book is coming out this month, this Saturday. We are having a cover reveal for the book, so y'all get to see what the cover looks like. The book is going to go on pre-order that same day, and then the book will be live in your Kindle Unlimited, Amazon on February 27th. Lori, you guys that are with us tonight, is part of my book team. She is actually the leader of my book team, and she is a beta reader. So she has gotten the pleasure of actually reading the full book
Yes,
before
I
everybody
did.
else and giving her feedback on the book. And all I can say is when we talked, Lori, I had all smiles. But you know what I mean? To hear you say that, what you did about the book was all smiles. And I'm so very excited for everybody else to, get to read the book. So you guys, hashtag DIL. Y'all can see everything, that's coming up on the book. And, make sure that y'all are following me.
Yes, yes, yes. We are gonna have so much fun.
Yes, we are. Now hold on, let me get some more of these comments on IG. You say El Empanadas women need to see their beauty in fullness and how one
I
reacts
agree.
genuinely.
I agree.
And then when you was talking, she said, "Yeah, that darn auto backup." When you were saying that they might have other copies and all kind of
Yep.
stuff, she was saying,
Yep.
"Yeah, that auto
Hmm.
backup." Y'all on some black and gray type stuff, freaky asses. Who is that?
Bert, you know that's Bert messing with me. Because I told him that's okay. Because my vid, he said, it's a copy out there somewhere. I said that's all right. Because it's where the money reside. Where the money reside. Where the money reside.
I sure hope that mine is not. Mine better not be
If it
nowhere.
is, it better be hashtagging where the money reside. You better get paid for it if it's out there. Shoot.
Man, oh my gosh.
Ray
Whew.
J in that car, what's her face made some money off of theirs. Everybody, yeah, hello. If they made money, let me hush. Anyway,
So y'all that's watching, y'all come through. Y'all drop down if y'all would be down or not. If you are in a relationship with someone, you have
okay.
this great.
Teenwa says, there's nothing wrong with being on videotape. Does this make me want to do it all over again?
Hey, thank you for that. Thank you for coming through and keeping it real. So we got
What you
Teen Wa
drinking on,
saying,
Teenwa? What you drinking
I'm
on?
down.
Okay. We all grown here. I'm sure. Listen, and it's sad to say, almost all of us have been videoed. Some who didn't
Mm-hmm.
know. Look, some who didn't know. Those of us who
Look,
did.
whether you knew or not, you
Whether
probably
you know
done
what.
it.
So, I mean, I think the only thing about, like you said, that being a thing now where people are actually paying someone to do that, in my opinion, unless you're into like swinger thing and the voyeur and the exhibitionist thing, being protective, I would want my man to be protective of me, because that is me in my most vulnerable state. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? And
right.
I would want him to protect me. And if he loves me like that, okay, a man is more, a woman would protect him too, but a man's ego, you know what? I'm tired of you.
You know,
Okay, Team wants to say both vodka. It is my birthday tomorrow, so I'm started pretty heavy tonight on the drinks. Well, happy early birthday, Team
happy
One. Y'all give Team One happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yes, happy
And
birthday.
Bert say that money resides from throwing that backside, Lori. Woo woo. Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Woo-hoo.
so what I'm saying is, hey Jay, what I'm saying is that protecting your significant other, being, because okay, when they video it, say for, okay, just hypothetically, okay, just say TJ, I'm Bert. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you out there. TJ, you and Bert videoing. Okay, Bert say I'm down, but my girl ain't. Okay, poor thing. I'm so sorry. Just say for instance that Bert is on the video crew, and TJ, you on the video crew. Me and my dude, y'all videoing us, right? At the end of the day, y'all go back, y'all have to leave us there, and you go back to do the editing, to do all the stuff that you have to do, right?
Yeah.
So who's to say that while Bert is doing the editing part, you not out somewhere selling the video to somebody?
Mm.
You see? So
See,
what?
that's what I'm saying. There's too many ifs in that
Right.
situation. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too many ifs. Even though maybe I would think that if it's a professional filming service that's doing sex tapes, that you'll have a whole contract before you start saying that the video cannot be shared or.
uh, Remember what happened to Vanessa Williams? Remember why she had to give up Miss America?
Yeah, yeah.
She had a contract.
And that, oh, now I never knew that. She had a contract.
She had a
So you
contract.
saying the contract
Well,
don't mean nothing?
but here's the thing: she had a contract with the guy, but then they felt like those pictures were not of Miss America quality, the morality part. So what he did, he tried to blackmail her into getting her to pay, and she told him she wasn't going to pay. So then he released the pictures because she
Mm.
did have a contract with him. She had a contract for a certain amount, but he did have the rights to the pictures because he took the pictures. So here's the thing. Y'all come video me. That's your equipment. You use your equipment to video me and my man. Guess who owns it?
Mm.
Remember, we just went.
Wow.
Come on.
Jay Dizzle, hey, thank you for coming through.
T1
And
say,
is
I
that
wish
Bert
somebody blew
again?
it,
Because I
try to
can't
sell
see
the
some of their
videos.
names saying, I wish somebody blew it, try to sell the video. It's going to be on and popping.
Come on, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Come on, T1, okay?
El Empanada says 144% facts.
That's true. See, Bert say I'm freeze framing some scenes. Camera crew, true that.
Freeze framing some scenes. He shot out D's
El
curves.
Empanada, see, she feel me on that because it's like
Yeah.
they own the equipment. You cannot do anything because here's the thing about the funny part about it is the sadness of this all is in this age that we're living in this digital age. Just say, and T, you feel me on this because you were just talking about this, like we were saying about the books. Okay, look at this. They video, just say hypothetically again, y'all videoed me, right? But in somewhere in the midst of it all, oh my God, I hit one button and it deleted everything.
Right.
But then 5 years down the line, my daughter online looking up somewhere and she see her mama boogie in the air. Thank you.
Girl,
You know,
it
but they
happened.
told me it got deleted. I have no way of proving them wrong because guess what? That's their equipment. So what can I say? Jay
You're
say
right.
sex tape. Wow, well, yeah, they took her crown for that shit, and that was like 1988 shit. I was like three. I remember that. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
and
I
to
was
believe it
legit
or
too
not,
and remember that.
Jay, it wasn't even a whole sex tape. She took still photos, but they were
Yeah,
just in
photo.
very compromising positions. It wasn't an actual sex tape. They were still photos of her, something like Playboy,
Yeah.
that they were very scantily clad and very suggestive. And
Mm.
he threatened to he wanted money. He tried to extort her, and she was like no, but she didn't think he was going to release the pictures, and he did
Mm.
because he still had the basic rights to all the other pictures. So contract or no, guess what? He thought he ruined her life. He just made her famous.
Exactly. Now, D's Curve says break out the 90s camcorder and you have a chance, but hell no to the phone and such. No one needs to be posting these curves on Pornhub or OnlyFans and making money of video sharing.
What I
Okay?
said, baby, I told you I made mine and it was on a big behind block VHS tape. And when I got sick of looking at it, I snatched the tape out. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, where is my tape at? Oh my gosh, y'all. Where's
Mm-hmm.
mine?
Cause
At
honey,
least you
right
know
now,
where yours is. What the
that's
hell?
because there was a big scandal. That
Look,
girl
I'm finna
cost
call
over
his ass
$11.
tomorrow. You deleted that damn
Kimberly
video.
say some things
He
should
might still be
yeah,
watching that
Kimberly,
shit.
Kimberly, I agree. Like she said, some things should remain behind closed doors. I,
Yeah.
I feel that, and that's the whole purpose. That's why I said, if it's just you and your man, or you and your significant other, your girlfriend, or your boy and boy, whoever it is, you and your significant other, if
Right.
you guys do it together, that's different. But when you
Right.
bring someone else outside, when you add variables, you get variables.
You
We
at
can
right. You asking
you
for that, right?
Yeah, you can't control the narrative when you adding all these other things to it. Oh no.
I agree with you. And like I said, I think I personally would just be a little shy anyway, just with a whole nother person being in the room, especially somebody I don't know. You know, it might be different if you just feeling a little freaky in some type of way. Somebody want to watch, y'all both know, and they end up watching. Okay, you know this person, but for this random person, like Kimberly say, you know, it's for the bedroom behind closed doors. This random person just to be watching me getting it in. I don't, you know. I think I agree with the most of y'all that if I'm gonna do it, I'd rather just do an amateur video on my own. I don't need to pay nobody. I don't need nobody setting up a scene and all
Hey
that. You
Nene.
know,
Listen, Nene say no, Polly is lit. Okay, hold on. And
I've
Facebook
heard it
say Ray J and
is.
Kim famous and implicated R. Kelly. Okay, but Bert,
Ooh,
but hear me say this. Hear me say this. I don't mind somebody watching, just don't have the videotape.
Oh, so you saying they could watch if they ain't taping it? Oh, baby, okay. Hey, see, that's kind of
I
like
don't
my
mind.
fantasy of kind of wanting
I don't
somebody to
mind.
see, but
But
maybe not knowing they looking.
I'm
You
in.
know what I'm
I'm in.
saying?
Look, I'm down with the exhibition and stuff, but it's just
On
I
the
don't need no
balcony at
video.
the beach somewhere where somebody just might see, where you might get caught. That is sexy to me. You know, that
TJ,
is absolutely sexy to me.
Embassy Suites, balcony, 8th floor, right over the
Right.
95.
Where somebody just might look up there and be like, damn, what the people, y'all see that shit? What
Come on,
they doing?
Nene. That's what I'm talking about. What you drinking on, Nene Queen? Come on now. She said I like videos. Rewatch later. Play with myself as I
As a
recap.
recap, hey. And she say Polly is lit, man. I'm gonna tell you something, Nene Queen. I had a whole live because I had somebody send in a topic about Polly, and surprisingly, it went way different than I damn thought. A lot of people came through saying, "Look, I'm in a poly relationship. This is the shit. It's not all about sex. I got somebody that helped
Shut
me
up,
with
Jay.
bills, somebody that helped me with cooking. You know, it's a whole friendship. You know, so and it was a really enlightening to me. You know, I didn't know that many people thought of poly relationships so favorably. So, you know,
Yeah.
I agree with you. After being educated, that they do seem lit, honey.
Jay said y'all freaks. Wear my belt.
Spank me, Jay. Look, spank me.
Yes.
Tipsy
Some of
TJ
us like
makes
that,
me
Jay.
feel, baby.
Some of us like that. Be careful.
Ooh, y'all hear Wale? Hey.
Yes. Yes.
All right. All right. So let's see. We're at 9:58. So we're gonna go ahead and get another word from our sponsors, show you guys the trailer again, and then we'll go ahead and do our closing remarks. So if anybody got anything else to say on the topic, now is the time to go ahead and drop that on the comments so we can go ahead and talk about that. And
Jay
a quick
said don't
word from our
tempt him.
sponsors. Hey.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
Yes, you guys make sure to try Balt Vodka. And some of y'all be like, I want to try, but I don't want to buy a whole bottle. They got minis. Minis. So if you are here in South Florida, there is no excuse. All natural, no GMO. I promise you, you will feel just as good as TJ, but you won't wake up with nan headache, nan hangover. Y'all see, I keep repeating that because for me, as a person that enjoys, you know, drinking, sometimes that's the biggest one. That you can drink something 80 proof, how you feeling good as hell, but you wake up feeling good as hell. So y'all make sure black owned baltvodka.com. Y'all make sure y'all are supporting him. Dangerously in Love, new book coming soon, you guys. The book is kind of like a fatal attraction story. Most fatal attraction stories are told from the person that's being stalked. This story is told from the person that has the fatal attraction, the crazy one. So you guys make sure, hashtag DIL, Dangerously in Love. This Saturday, y'all meet me here. I'll be doing some giveaways and everything and revealing the cover of the book. So y'all make sure to come to Vibe with me for that. And let me show you guys the pre-trailer for the book reveal one more time. No, no. right, you guys. So y'all make sure to come through this Saturday, 7 o'clock p.m. Got some great giveaways, book talk, author talk. Trying to get a few author friends to come through, but it is going to be a good time. So y'all make sure to come through and vibe with me for the book reveal. All right, Lori. So let's go ahead and close this topic up. So what is
Jennifer,
our consensus? We've
well,
had
let me give Jennifer her little props. Thank you so much, Jennifer. She says, I can't wait for this book to come out. Hood Lemonade was the shit. Yes, it was. And thank you for propping my girl up. She need to hear that because
yes.
we don't have enough people, enough of us, if y'all feel me. So, yay to you, TJ. Yay
Thank
to
you,
you.
And listen, Jennifer did a whole book review on the whole trilogy. You
Oh,
can find it in the book group. Yeah, it was so awesome. She read all 3 books and actually did a full review on the Hood Lemonade trilogy. Jennifer, thank you so much for that. As an author, y'all don't know how much that means to us, really. For you to create something, a story, and people read it and enjoy it and then tell you, how good it is. So thank you so much for that book review that you
really,
did.
Bert? Bert say, can he perform at Love Jones? And Jay Dizzle is shouting out Balt Boxer.
Okay, hold on. Bert, you know that you are welcome to perform at Love Jones. That's not even a question. And you said your girl want to perform. What does your girl do? And how about inbox me and let me know what it is so we can put it together. Love Jones. You guys, is this coming Thursday? It is our lovers and friends event. So it's our pre-Valentine's Day event. I will be giving flowers out to every lady at the door. We have the Keenan Experience sax player as our feature artist. We have poets, spoken word artists, singers, hip hop artists, comedians, all vibrating love through talent and creativity. So y'all make sure y'all come out next Thursday, which is the 11th, to vibe with us for Love Jones. Eargasm this month, and I don't think I put the flyer on, but Eargasm this month, you guys, falls on the 26th. So you guys that like the freaky sexual poetry, we'll be sharing our freaky little secrets through poetry on February 26th, which is a Friday. So you guys that are sexually free, like to hear that sexual talk, come on out for Eargasm and vibe with us. All right. I'm finished with all the announcements. So Lori, it sounds like our consensus is that the majority of people kind of feel like you and I, that maybe paying for somebody to professionally do it is a little much, unless we want to make a porno or sell it. That if we did want to film, because the girl that sent this in is saying, her man is saying, let's do this, let's pay somebody to come and film us. That the majority of us think that you can film yourself. It's a lot of technology going on that you don't have to pay somebody, have a whole nother person in your bedroom. But of course, to each his own. Hey, we're not saying don't do it. If you feel like you want to, go ahead. But maybe we offer some alternatives that you can tell him. Maybe we could do it on our own, honey. We don't have to hire someone to do it. Any thoughts, Lori?
Yeah, say the production team for a birthday party or performance other than something, a performance with your clothes on. Because when you open the door to foolishness like that, you have to remember one thing, that we're all learning as we go on, that this internet is forever.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what you try to do, somebody is going to do a screen grab, somebody is going to do a search, somebody's going to do something and be able to come back and haunt you with this years later. You don't want to be old and decrepit with your pum pum dragging the ground, and here come your great grandma, your great grandson saying, "Nana, that's you.
Is that you, Nana? Is that
Now
you?
you nasty." You know,
That's you backing it up, Nana.
okay, somebody coming back and kids are cruel. They be coming back and saying, "Look at your mama, your grandmama." Come, just
Yeah.
people have to think, and we as parents, and I say this all the time, we as parents, we don't realize the damage that we do to our kids and our quest for personal happiness. What we think are we doing right now to make us happy, we don't pay attention to what's going on or what the lasting effects may be to those
Mm.
immediately around us. You know, like I said, you may do it like you think you delete. Like I said, somebody just said nothing is ever truly deleted. Jennifer said that,
Mm.
and Teen One said because I'm going to do a porno, I want to do a brief some point now. See, okay, if you want to do a porno, just go on out and just be a porn star. You know what I'm saying? To get paid for it. You know you're going to do it, put it out there. But as far as your intimate relationship, that's the whole purpose of the word intimate. That's intimate in between the
Ooh.
two of you, and that's that.
Ooh.
If you finna just throw something on out there, you might as well, like she just said, go on to get paid for it.
Ooh. Honey, I know that is too right now. Hold on. Who talking about they getting some lotion out while reading the book?
Got to be Bert. That's Bert. Got to be. Bert said get lotion out while reading that book. Which one? Don't fall
Hey,
in love?
Lori, tell them I do got some sex scenes up in there.
Bert, baby. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. Listen, hot. It's hot.
And
I'm so
Jay, you
proud of her. It's hot.
saying inbox you for the next Love Jones and you'll perform. I'm gonna inbox you tonight when I get off. I sure will.
And Maisha said,
Who
"Hey, boo,
is that?
Maisha Jones. No, Lyles. My
Maisha.
bad,
Thank you for
Maisha
coming
Lyles.
through,
I'm
boo.
sorry."
And because I'm going to do a porno, I want to do a brief some point now. Who is that, Bert?
She said, "No, that's Teen Wall. Say she want to do it at a brief at some point now.
Oh,
You go ahead on Teen Wall. You let us know because I will get me some popcorn and a Pepsi, and I will show enough sit back and look. I'm a beta reader and a beta watcher. I will show enough watch.
I watch, I watch.
Show enough. Ain't no
Now,
shame."
El Empanadas, you said I would love for y'all to chat with me about mentoring young Empress authors and young kings too. Actually, I'm down for that. El Empanadas. One thing I did not have is anyone to really mentor me. You know, I got in the game late. I've been writing since I was 11 years old. I used to give out stories to my friends in middle school. And that's kind of when I figured out I had something. Because people used to come back and be like, what's next? Like, you wrote something else in middle school. But I did not have a mentor. So, hey, went through a whole lot of life before I was able to get that first book out. So, if you do know of young people, men and women that are inspiring authors, we definitely can talk. You know, I'm definitely down for that cause, man, because we need more people with these stories inside of them to share them with the world. So, you make sure, you know, you keep up with me on that, and I am happy, you know, to help mentor young Empress authors as you put it in Young Kings, too. That's awesome. She is
Mm-mm-mm.
so awesome, El Empanadas. I met her, y'all, I used to work at a car dealership selling new cars in the internet department for 13 years. And El Empanadas has her own business doing empanadas. She got chicken, beef, all kind, and she always come through. But she's one of them people, Laura, you know how some people just have them good spirits? Like
Yeah.
that energy radiating from them that when they
Uh-huh.
walk in, you feel it, just that good. That's her. She just got this spirit that when she walk in, hey, just make you feel so warm. So I'm happy to know her, and I'm not there anymore, but we still from time to time come across each other and talk to each other. She says, remember that empowering convo we had. We need to pass on that vibe. Absolutely. That's
Listen,
all we used to have, El Empanadas. Every time you and I talked, we were on that. I don't remember one time that we talked that we weren't talking about positive vibes, good energy, helping other people. And that's what I love about you, that spirit that's in you. So unselfish and willing to help other people, and especially our young people. So thank you so much for that.
my
All
best
right,
friend
y'all.
said, before we get off, I gotta acknowledge her because she's been trying to post and she can't. She said she would do it. Why not? Team Gemini, please, with a production crew and all.
Hey, I know that's right. If I could get the nerve up, I'm Team Gemini too. If I could get just past that other person that I don't know watching me, I probably would try it because I have a thing, Lori, that I
Mm.
say I'll try anything once. That's usually my theory, that I'll
What?
try anything one time.
You ain't hear me? You ain't hear what I told you? You must have forgot what my little thing was.
What?
The lady asked me one time, I think it was your show, and she said, "What are you?" And I said, "I'm trisexual." She said, "You trisexual?" I said, "Yeah, I'll try anything one time." And I said, "One time." What I said, one time and two times if it's good.
Okay.
No,
Straight up.
Trisexual. I'll try anything one time and
Straight
two
up.
times if it's good.
2 times if it's good. Ooh, baby. And somebody saying they need some empanadas in their life. Y'all
Okay,
on
me too. Where's she at? She deliver? She ship?
she do, and on IG she is L Empanadas, y'all, which is at ALEEMPANADAS. So y'all may and they good. Y'all know
TJ, you got
TJ.
to text me
I
her
don't
info
plug
because I
nothing that
can't.
ain't good. They good. They hot. They good. So yeah, y'all follow L Empanadas. All right, you guys. I am here every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. If you have a topic, something you are going through, something you want to bring to the people, as you see, like tonight, you will remain anonymous. I won't tell people who you are. I won't share your topic with anyone but the people so they can come through and chime in. So if you got something, make sure you send in the topic. And thank you guys, because you have been really good. I think I have topics for at least 3 or 4 more weeks. Y'all been sending in those topics. So I really appreciate that. Um,
Bert stupid.
I think that's it. Lori, what Bert said
That
now?
was some Geminis. Is that sort of a threesome? Well, check it out. If each of us Geminis is two people, so
Right.
depending on how many Geminis you got, you might have a whole crew up in there.
For real. Cause I be telling people, we are one of those signs that people be like, what sign are you? I say I'm a Gemini. They be like, like what the fuck is all that? What is all that? And they say y'all wishy washy, y'all this and that.
Be the
I can
realest
just
ones you
admit
gonna
as a
find.
Gemini that we are sometimes naturally
You be
bipolar,
the realest ones you gonna find,
and we
cause we
can't
keep
damn
it
help it.
real.
That's just how we are. So it's
We say
like
the
to
stuff
know
that they
us
act like they
truly is to
scared.
love us, but
We say
everybody
the
can't.
stuff they scared to say anyway.
What
We say the stuff they scared to say. Just
is that? Why they don't like us? Because we
yeah,
so up
yeah,
front.
that part. Anyway,
Much love, much respect to you and your beloved family. You too. And El Empanada said you are hilarious, Lori.
thank you. But
Say
I'm gonna
thank.
look you up for real. I'm gonna need you to inbox me or hit me up from TJ's page because she was telling me how to get it. I was trying to find it. I'm gonna have her text me your contact info because I'm up here in Georgia now. I'm missing home real bad, so I'm gonna need me some empanadas. Mi padre es cubano, and I'm kind of
Okay.
missing mi cocina. Okay, okay. So
She say
look out for a
facts.
sister.
All right, you guys. We are about to get out of here. Anything else, Lori, before we end the live for tonight?
No, but thank you for having me. You all, don't forget to keep looking for the hashtag DIL. We're going to be coming to you all pretty soon with this cover reveal and the pre-orders for the book. Get in line, get on board. If we don't support our sister, we can't expect anybody else to support our sister.
That's real.
It's so much that I could say about me, but I'm not here about me. We're pushing this dangerously in love. This book is the book that TJ is publishing herself. We
Yes.
have to get this book out. Every rapper that we know had a mixtape. They sell them out the back of their car. They sell them in front of the grocery store. So guess what? This is the trunk of her car. This is her grocery store, y'all. We need to
That's
circle the
right.
wagons around our sister, and we need bien, bien, bien. We have to circle the wagons around our sister, and we need to make this book go. We need to push
Thank
this
you.
book so she can see this 2021 is going to be a fantastic year for her as well as for all of us. And charity begins at home, and she is our home. Let's make this work for
Absolutely.
her. Dangerously
Thank
in
you,
Love
Lori.
on the shelves 2021. Let's do this.
Oh man, thank you so much. Y'all see why she the head of my street team? All right, y'all. So we are out of here. Thank y'all for coming to vibe with us tonight for Convos and Cocktails with TJ. And I'll see y'all here next Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, y'all.